last time on the Headhunt SMP killed me, making me lose my very first head on the server. But then, Kiwi offered me a deal to get my head back if I give up my team's base coordinates. Will I betray my team, or will our base get found before I have a chance to decide? After that, I logged on to the server with my base being absolutely destroyed by Human Medic and his team. This made me want revenge. After my base was griefed, I decided to set up a new base, thousands of blocks out. At this base, I had villagers, farms, and really everything I'd need to survive. Q and his team won't be finding my base this time. I was doing stuff in my base when suddenly I got a message on Discord from Wookie, a member of Kiwi Medic's team, saying that he wanted to betray his team and was willing to sell me Kiwi's team's base coordinates for 1 diamond block. I was really suspicious of this, but I wanted to check out the coordinates anyway, so I agreed to the deal.
2 hours later.
I finally got to the coordinates and went through the nether portal to see a copper block next to a tree. So I mined it and found a ladder. I went down this ladder and found a little deep slate base with a hallway and a chest room on the other side. I went into the hallway and...
Oh, I got
You got him? You got him? He died! He died! We got him! We got him! Oh my god, it worked! It worked! It worked! Oh my god! We got him! We got him! We got him! Oh my god! Oh my god! The amount of hours that took! The amount of hours! Oh my god!
But wait, you might be wondering right now, Spooce, why is that a big deal that you died? You only lost your gear, which you can just grind back, right? Well, no, because this is the Headhunt SMP. An SMP where when you die to a player, you drop your head and if someone gets 9 of your heads, they can ban you and then revive you as their slave. So now that I've died to Kiwi's team 2 times, they would just need to kill me 7 more times before I got banned and revived as their slave. When I respawned, I was at spawn rather than my base. This made me worried that my base had been found. So I got some iron gear and headed back to the coordinates where the trap was because I had a feeling that if Wookie had built the trap there, that it wouldn't be too far from their base. And I was right. I found their base, so I wrote down the coordinates and kept heading past it to get back to my base. I was desperate for revenge after losing 2 heads to Kiwi Medic's team. So I went to his team's base, and it looked slightly different than last time because Kiwi had live streamed earlier that day. But anyways, I looked around the base and went up on the hill to find 2 shulker boxes, so I took them. I also found some invisibility potions, so I took them just in case any of Kiwi's teammates came to the base. And I'm glad I did, because while sneaking around the base, Cosmo came through the nether portal at the base. But little did I realize at the time that Cosmo wasn't even actually on Kiwi's team. Anyways, I then was starting to leave the base after looting what I could from the hill. But then I saw a beacon beam in the distance, so I went over to the hole where the beacon was coming out of and went down to find the beacon was made up of a lot of diamonds. So I started mining up this absolute treasure that I found. While I'm mining this beacon, I want to remind you to please subscribe, as these videos take countless hours to make, and I would really appreciate it. Now let's check back on me mining the beacon. While mining the beacon, I was very nervous I'll get caught, considering some of Kiwi's teammates were logging on and I was right under their base. I was able to get the beacon, and then I went to check the giant hole right next to me that looked like a work-in-progress void trap, but didn't find anything there, so I left the base, happy that I had finally gotten revenge on KiwiNetic and his team for killing me and my teammates many times by stealing one of their most valuable possessions, their beacon. After stealing the beacon, it all went wrong from there because there was a rule on the server that if someone had spent 10 hours or more working on their base, then you were not allowed to grief it. And Kiwi and his team had spent at least 10 hours working on it. So when Kiwi logged on the next day and found his base griefed, he was annoyed. And when looking around, he noticed his beacon missing. He pinged everyone in the Discord and messaged everyone to try to find out who it was that griefed, which included me. I told him completely honestly that I didn't grief his base, thinking that stealing the beacon didn't count as griefing. Rather, I considered it robbery, but then he asked me a big question.
Wait, Spooce, did you steal my beacon?
After all this work to finally get revenge and hit KiwiNetic and his team hard by stealing their beacon, was I really gonna be honest and give it all up? Yes, I was. I'm an honest guy. If Kiwi said it counted as griefing, I'll be the good guy and return it. After all, I didn't want to get banned from the server. With my goal of revenge failing this time, I knew I really needed revenge, and there was only one way I could do that. Murder.